about to leave. Already packing, come with me. I'm not.
Hello friends and enemies, welcome back to Happy For Now. I've got a fun announcement for you today, which is the Summer Fling Readathon. So this will be running August 1st through the 30th. There are 30 days in August, right? I think I got that right. Gosh, that'll be real embarrassing if editor me has to put a note. Yeah, so this is running for the whole month of August to celebrate romance, and we have a whole group of us co-hosting this with Sarah from Steeped in Books, who's the original creator of this. She normally does a 3-month readathon in over the summer, but this month with COVID, pandemic, life, she decided to bring it down into a 1-month celebration of romance. I am gonna quickly just run through all my co-hosts who I'm so excited to be co-hosting with. We're gonna have some live shows for this as well. One will be on the 25th of July, and then 2 will happen in August. So we have Sarah from Steeped in Books, our lovely, lovely hostess who has gathered us all up to do this. And then we have Steve from Steve Donahue, Elizabeth from Lizzie Faye Loves Books, Jen from The Book Refuge, myself, Kayla from On the Fritz, Brianna Maddox, Chloe from Always Booked, Nicole from Who Picked This Book, Ashley from Ash Hearts Books, and then Avery from Avery Loves. So I'm just so excited for us all to be doing this and the whole all the prompts. We all kind of contributed some ideas towards prompts, so you know, it was kind of fun to come up with all of these because we all were kind of spitballing different ideas, and I love that sort of collaboration. Here is the prompt card. It's not really a bingo card because it's a 4x3. So because the prompt board is a 4x3, you could either black out the board, pick a row, pick and choose, however you want to do it. We are super like flexible and chill with this readathon. There's no rules, just read some romance that maybe fit these prompts. So I'm gonna run through the 12 prompts with you and explain them a little bit just in case you need any clarifications. First, we have Down Home Country. So this could be your cowboy western. It also could be your home state. So, you know, I don't know. Again, run with this. This could be like, you know, in the wilderness somewhere. That would work too. Then we've got Big City Life. So you're gonna pick a book that is set in a big city like Chicago, New York, LA, San Francisco, you name it, Atlanta, Charleston. You know, there's a lot of options. You could pick like real big city or like Charleston, Savannah, which would be like smaller big cities, I feel like. So the next prompt we have is an author of color. I think this is pretty self-explanatory. Pick an author who is not white. Then we've got Hot and Spicy. So this can be a book that is either hot and spicy and steamy, like you're doing this, reading it, or you gotta set it down because it's too much. Or if you're not into those kinds of romances like some people, I'm not one of them as we know, you could also pick up a book set in a hot location. So I think of the beach, an island, maybe they're trapped on a hot planet. I don't know, y'all. Like, again, interpret as you will. Next we have Dark and Dangerous. I feel like this is pretty self-explanatory, but you could either do a dark romance or you could pick a like Harlequin Intrigues, which can be like suspense, romantic suspense, right? That's not like too much if you're not into that, but come to the dark side, my friends. Please do. We definitely have cookies here. Next, we have the contrast to Dark and Dangerous, Sweet and Clean. So I personally don't read anything marketed as clean. I've talked about it before. I don't love that term, but I do understand its purpose. So for this, you could read a book that is like soft and fluffy. It may have sex on the page. Maybe one of the main characters is a total cinnamon roll. Maybe their job is like super soft. You could go with that. Your options are endless. Of course, you could read a religious or inspirational romance if you want, but you really can just kind of adapt this. You'll see my recs for this one will be interesting. Next, we have a road trip. I feel like this is self-explanatory, and this feels quintessentially summer to me to have a road trip romance. Then we have Friends to Lovers. Again, very simple. I think that this is a prompt that's self-explanatory, hopefully. Then we have a diversity prompt. So this one, we want to encourage you to pick up a book by an author who does not represent your identity in some way or is outside of it. So it could be LGBTQIP+. It could be the story could be the author. You could pick a book that talks about a religion you're not familiar with, and a romance like that. So just step outside your own comfort bubble, maybe, if you don't already read books like that, and pick one of those up. Next, we have the disability wrap. Same thing here. We're talking about anything visible disabilities and also our invisible disabilities and issues or a condition that is, you know, persistent in life. So you could do things like depression, anxiety, ADHD, which is my personal favorite because that's what I have, and I love reading books when characters have ADHD. It feels really good to connect with them. You could also do someone who is in a wheelchair, or you know, maybe they're missing a limb, or they have a deformity from an accident. The list goes on and on, y'all. Then we have old school romance. Old school romance. Old school historical romance, which is going to be any of the older bodice ripper titles. There's a variety of these out there, but dip your toe in, give it a go. Then we have my favorite. I have a soft spot for this one. This is one of the ones, I suggested a few of these, but this one I, like Sarah, have a soft spot for, and that's category romances, y'all. These are category romances, contemporary ones. They are so fun. They're 224 pages, generally, I think. Double check. Yeah, they're like 200 pages. You can read them real quick. They're steamy, but not too steamy, I would say. They're really fun. They have, I mean, gorgeous covers. And they evoke like that thing you love about romance in a very like short amount of time. I love category romances. So I really hope that if you only pick a few of these prompts, category romance is one of them, along with a diversity one. Those are my two that I would encourage everyone to pick up. So yeah, that's the readathon. That's what's happening. So thank you so much for watching my announcement video. I know I was late to the party because I lost track of time. But I'm here now, yay! Thanks so much for watching, and if you didn't know, I launched a Discord channel for romance tubers, so those of us who make book videos basically, and those of us who watch romance tube, to come chat so we can rec books to each other, we can share when we have a rant, we can share when we have new videos, and just kind of connect as a community a little more. And yeah, so be sure to check that link out down below if you want to join. I also have a link tree set up with links to everywhere you can find me. So please do come and join us and hang out. I will talk to you soon. Bye.
Really asking, we'll get away to a place where we don't know.